I want to say I'm gonna let Andrew tee this one up.
Please.
Before he does, I want to say it was not my idea, but I actually didn't want to do it because it's too easy of a contest.
So this who would win of the week is Matthew versus a Ford Fiesta. Now, when we were little, we would go to stores with our parents and stuff, and we would walk through the parking lot, and there would be like a pickup truck parked there, and we would walk past it, and Matthew would look at it and go, and, you know, I'd be like, what are you doing? He's like, I could take that truck.
Just looking for a fight.
Yeah, to fight an F-150.
Yeah. Just hard steel.
Now, we made it a little easier on him, I guess, going with the Fiesta. However, anytime a person takes on a car, the person loses.
No. I'm gonna get right into this, and I will lay the scene down for you right now. Like, this isn't in a ring. This is in, well, it's a fenced in area.
Sounds like it's on a road.
We fenced in like part of the Soma Park Mall parking lot. Like the Fiesta has room to get around, but I mean it's a fucking Ford Fiesta. So I mean in that
sounds
short
like somebody's
of a distance,
underestimating his competition.
I mean it's gonna hit. I mean a top speed of probably 30 is what it's gonna be able to go. And I'll tell you exactly.
You say
how
jump,
I
I say how high.
I'm not even worried about getting hit by a Ford Fiesta at 30 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you been hit by a car at 30 miles an hour?
I'll tell you what I will do, though, when I get hit by a car at 30 miles an hour.
Skipping over that.
Have you been hit by anything at 30 miles an hour?
Melissa McCarthy will teach you this, actually. I don't remember what the movie is. But if you just go limp, you're
probably
in a good
any
spot.
one of her movies.
You know, yeah. No, it's all about impact.
And I also think it's
I'd
not
say
like
that.
I'm fighting a sports car. I'm pretty agile on my feet.
Right.
I think that the Ford Fiesta would have a hard time. I would almost play it like as if I was fighting a bull.
Right.
I think that's how I'd bait it, jump out of the way, let it crash in the fence, get a few punches in the back.
Yep. Final boss style.
Yeah, I would
Yeah, I get that.
train going into the fight, keep my stamina up.
This is a real David and Goliath battle right now.
But
Goliath is a Ford Fiesta.
so I'll tell you right now, a Ford Fiesta weighs about 2,000 pounds.
I saw him looking that up.
Yeah,
I was going to
I
say something. He
had
was
to.
introing. I'm
Yeah.
like, he's fucking pulling up stats.
Of course I am. So I mean,
smart.
I'm not even going to come out and say that I could take 2,000 pounds. But what I do is, as it becomes damaged from me going bullfighter style, I go piece by piece. I rip that front bumper off when I get the sniff. I rip the hood off. Next thing you know, it's struggling a little bit more. I maybe start trying to put some extra damage into the tires. It comes back around. I try to get a door open.
I would go tires first personally, but I don't want to give you any
No,
advice.
I mean, I would agree, but I think that in order to get it in a vulnerable enough state, I think that
to
the
get
front
the
of the
tires.
car,
Yeah, you have
the
to
front of the car is
tire out
first.
a little bit.
Yeah,
You
you-
got to go. Yeah, you have to take
Oh,
down.
God.
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
down. Yeah, good, nice. You have to take down the front of that car before I could start working on tires. But that's just me giving you guys my initial input. Let's pass it around.
So the number one thing that I would say that you have going against you is that you are fighting a car.
That's easy.
You're the one thing that the Ford Fiesta has over you is that it is a motor vehicle.
The Ford
and
Fiesta
you are a
is
human
the
person.
Ford Fiesta is a dick
With
freckle
limbs.
above like a smart car, I would say. In my personal opinion.
I'm just gonna need to point out that dick freckle is now my new favorite term. Just like if
it's a
that's
unit of measurement.
if that's in the dictionary, I'm highlighting the word
Dick
and
freckle
then
is a
putting
unit of
a
measurement.
It's in the
bookmark.
phone book.
Yeah.
Dick Freckle, private eye.
Yeah.
That's the next movie.
That's a good
That's
character.
the next character.
Dick
That's
Freckle.
Dick
Dick
Freckle
Freckle.
and,
Honestly, if you take my ideas, I'm
Stu
taking
Dennis.
that. I swear to God, that's great.
You could even call him Richard Freckle. And
Richie
just let-
Frex.
Yeah, Richie Freckle. And just let, the audience.
He sounds like an attorney at
Put
that
that
point.
together.
Richard,
Yeah, that's-
Richard
attorney at
Freckle.
law.
That's his father.
Yeah. Esquire.
Yeah. Yeah, Richie Freckle Jr.
Esquire. Okay, so the car thing.
Yeah, back to me fighting the car.
I like your.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah, I like your strategy going into it for sure.
I just thought of another one too, but I'll let you go.
Is this the first time we've had one of the contestants of the Who Would Win be in the room defending themselves?
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is the premiere of that?
Yeah, we almost had Danny Trejo in here for his, but
Danny
there's
Trejo-
a conflict.
Danny Trejo was
If you
worried
say
He's
about
always
something bad about Danny
Danny
Trejo,
Trejo
I'm
was
gonna
worried
knock
about
you out.
coming in here because everybody thinks he's so tough, and I'm the only person out here speaking out against the toughness of Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo.
I don't know, man. That's not a side I can get on.
Danny Trejo would get his ass kicked by The Rock.
Danny Trejo is machete, and he has weapons. The Rock has just
Rock
steroids.
is like 11 inches taller than
So,
Danny Trejo.
I'm taller than a lot of people.
Danny
that can kick my
Trejo
ass.
knows how to
just
fight.
saying.
Yeah, but The
Danny
Rock is
Trejo-
also still The Rock.
He's a Rock. He's impenetrable. But
I've
if
seen
there's
The Rock.
weapons,
Yeah.
is this a different Who Would Win?
No,
Is this
it
the
was.
next-
It's a previous one.
yeah,
We
yeah,
did
yeah.
this
Oh,
already.
Oh, right, you did
It's
say
a very
yeah.
famous one.
True.
Back to the car.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
say so? I'll go.
No, I mean, I'll continue.
Well,
I
what are your
just wanna
thoughts on
get,
the car?
Yeah.
I mean, so my first thought was, is there a driver? Is there gas? What's
It's
the
just
status
the
of
This
the
is
car?
AI.
Which
This
is-
car is AI.
Sure. Which is
AI car?
okay? So that's a little different. So if the
That's-
car has, because one of the things I forgot to mention, what I was thinking when you were talking, is that maybe you could outsmart a Ford Fiesta.
I think an AI Ford Fiesta would not be as smart as Matt
But
Canada.
this is the
I
thing,
think
though,
that's-
and I'll say
really-
it's I can't disable the
and
AI.
that's Matt can't read, so
like
that's
in
saying
order,
something.
yeah. In order to, I wouldn't be able to like disable the AI. It would work until like the car was like non-functioning. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Right. You just tire it out.
And I think another play, tire it out. I think another play
I'm gonna
here
kill
is,
myself.
and again, going
second
back
time during
to
this podcast.
going
Get some
back
ratings.
to, going back to trying to get, that front bumper, get the hood off,
yeah.
expose its like removing its rib cage, right?
So are you going into this with any weapons, or Matt Canada with t-shirt, shorts?
No, I think my
Like
play
shorts,
is,
pants, jeans.
John
What's-
McClane
no,
style.
I'm
Johnny.
wearing.
Oh, dude, no socks.
I'm
No socks.
I'm probably gonna wear different shoes, but I could see
Okay.
myself going in this fit. Maybe a pair of gloves.
Okay, right.
Like just so, because this is my plan, and I'll get back to it. Is I'm gonna expose its internal organs, and aside from the tires, I think I go for that too. I
Right.
try to fuck around, fuck with the radiator. I try to maybe try to get some piss in the windshield wiper
Knock a headlight
fluid
out.
thing.
You are going to piss on this car while you're avoiding it?
Yeah.
He's probably
It
gonna be
comes into
scared.
the
gonna be too
jump how
difficult.
high?
He's gonna be scared.
I'm gonna bait it. It's gonna keep going past me, and then one time I'm just gonna step to the side, jump on the hood, and just.
But all it has to do then is go backwards,
Mhm.
and you fall off the hood. And
But
you,
if it-
you would literally slip in your own piss.
But what if he's in a corner? And that's if he's got him in a corner,
Here's
I would
the
piss
thing
on
is,
him.
I also
Honestly,
I
you might no. See, the thing is with this car. See, the main thing I'm thinking of is that this is a boss fight. You completed the game.
Yeah,
you
now
were
I have
at
to
the
fight
last.
the car.
So you fought
I kicked Bill
tricycles.
Black's ass.
No.
Yeah.
You fought the wheel. You started with the wheel.
Okay.
Then you went to bicycle, tricycle, one of those really big wheel things with the big wheel in the front.
green machine.
Yeah, right. No, agreement. I was talking about the old,
Yeah, the
ye
giant
old
ass
giant
bicycles.
wheel bicycles.
giant ass bicycles.
That's
yeah.
right before Green Machine.
Okay.
And then Green Machine, non-powered, then powered, and then
Like
a
a moped. Maybe.
right.
Yeah, I worked my way
Yeah,
up.
yeah, you work your way up.
Well, I'll
so,
tell you.
No, but
yeah,
real
go
quick.
ahead, sorry.
So the final boss fight, I think you could take any of those previous contestants, but I think the problem with real life and a video game is you get one shot, and I do not think you would get it on the first try.
I think that
That's a
That's-
very interesting
I think
point.
you would find your flaws in your replays, but I think in a real life, who's gonna die first battle, I think this is even a Ford Fiesta, as shitty as it may be, is a motor vehicle that you can register and drive on the road, and that itself is damaging.
I think
And you
though,
can't be
that
registered
I
and
think
driven on the road.
this is something that we often say when we're talking about the Who Would Win of the Week, though. So we're not going to sell me short on this. Is
Right.
we often bring into play competitors. Like competitive instinct and like will to win. Like if you put me in a ring,
I don't
against
think a Ford Fiesta wants to win. I think you're right.
I don't
on
think
that.
it wants to win as bad as I do. And I mean,
It doesn't want to do anything
adrenaline-
but drive.
Like even if it gets a good clean hit on me and say with the exception of breaking my femur, I think
Which
that
it could easily
Which one?
do, I think.
Which one?
I got 2 femurs, like both legs.
Like both femurs? Like you said that like you had one femur.
No, well, I meant like one of the femur.
No, I know. I'm just
a
being an
femur.
asshole.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought. Well, I don't know anatomy. I thought maybe the body has a different femur I didn't know about. I don't know.
It's the femur and the femur. The femur's on the right. Femur's on the left.
Is he fucking with me?
I am.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
I am.
But like,
I'm just
I
a
really
great
think like
actor.
I would be able to take I would be able to take more damage than you think.
That's fair. No, I mean we got into your injuries. I think you have been, you've been battle tested. I will say that.
Without a doubt, battle test.
I don't think a Ford Fiesta, like a stock Ford Fiesta, I don't think it knows what it's getting into.
Yeah, it's gonna be a battle.
With a fight for you. I think it will be a battle. But again,
I'm not coming in discrediting
David and Goliath.
Yeah.
David and Goliath won
okay.
off a fluke. Sometimes.
Maybe. This is what I'll say now with all your points. Maybe this could be a John Henry situation where you do kill the Ford Fiesta, but you also die immediately after doing
I think,
that.
yeah.
I think that...
If you're gonna win,
like
I think
my
that's how you
adrenaline
win.
keeps me alive, and
Yeah.
then I collapse the second I've defeated.
So you nosedive into the engine, and then you die along with the car.
Who
at
gets
the same
credited
time.
with the win?
Well, I mean, not
No,
even
the
necessarily
car.
if
The
that
car
happened.
dies first. Like
Yes.
once I'm like standing on the last piece of the car, and I like smash
and
it.
everybody's like,
And then
"Oh,
you're like,
yeah,
you did
and
it!
Then I just,
You did it!"
Boom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
fine.
Yep.
Sign me up.
And
for
then
that.
everybody comes in and like
Mm-hmm.
your girl's there, and she's like, "You did it!" And then you just collapse, and then
Right.
But this is
crane
what
shot.
You
this
like
is-
your
but
eyes like
this- and
flutter
this
as
is-
you're in her arms.
Yeah.
And
This
then you're
is
just
what I'm
like,
saying
I
is,
did it for
do you think
the Fiesta.
do you think that Ford Fiesta?
he did it for the Fiesta.
Do you
Well,
think-
the party
you
that
think
he was
that-
gonna have at the end.
Yeah.
When he won, he was gonna have a party at the end because
Yeah.
when
I was
you
gonna
beat a
have a
Ford
Fiesta.
Fiesta,
You have
right,
a Fiesta.
You have a Fiesta,
Yeah.
but that's the drive that like got him to the point of winning, and then he had to die in order to
Well, that's
win.
what I mean.
So
Do
he
you
made
think-
that decision.
Do you think the Ford Fiesta
I'm on your side,
is
man.
going into that fight thinking I want to win so badly I'm willing to die to do it? Because I would.
If it's an AI one, no. I will say that.
Honestly,
true.
It has the will
I'm
to
not
survive.
I'm not underselling a Ford Fiesta like when I'm fighting it, but I'll go as far to say as a Ford Fiesta it's a pussy. Like if a Ford if the Ford
In
Fiesta
lime
was a
green,
person, I would
yes.
probably say like yo that like I could kick your ass.
A black Ford Fiesta, I might not recognize as a Ford Fiesta, which is the
yeah,
difference.
which is
'Cause
which
it's
is
Lime
so
green,
slimming.
bitch.
Yeah.
Definitely bitch.
Color does actually play a factor too.
Mm-hmm. A lime green one would
Black
go
would
in with
probably
so
be the
much
toughest
hubris.
Fight
Black,
like,
oh,
just-
for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe like a bright yellow one. Like that one like doesn't even show up. Like it's just too scared. It's like Matt
I would
sounds
beat
like
the
a
shit
lot.
out of a white Ford Fiesta. 100%.
I've heard he broke his finger and it started bleeding, and then he was like, "I'm gonna drive to the hospital." He heard that story.
I'm gonna get in the carcass.
I have
of
another
the
one.
Fiesta
Yeah.
and
And
drive
this
to the
ties
Yeah.
back into the skateboarding again though.
Right.
When I fucked up my elbow, I like dislocated it, but since I fell,
Was
and
it your hand?
dislocated, It was
That-
my elbow.
Elbow. Sorry.
So
I don't listen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I
I made half a reference.
It what's it called? Oh, when it dislocated, like the two heads of the bones like hit, so it shattered my whole radio head. It was bad, but I had
Great albums.
fucking, I had a hockey tournament that weekend in Toronto, so I was super nervous. So I didn't tell either of my parents. You were not around. I don't know where you were because it was
Just
when
kind
I
of
was
doing
in
my, just
11th
trying to
grade.
find myself.
Yeah. So I actually
Just
sat
living.
down and ate dinner with both my parents completely left-handed. Neither of them questioned it the entire time.
Because you are left-handed in some things, though.
But that shows strength. You know what I mean?
Because
like that's
was
it.
Fear of Jerry Canada is what it
Oh.
was.
Well,
That'll do it.
That's cunning, then.
Yeah.
You know, like you're
So I
playing
think that
on
would play a
double.
role in me fighting a Ford
Yeah.
Fiesta. Like I think he would be a little bit pissed at me if I were to lose to a Ford Fiesta.
That's a reprimand.
I actually don't think so.
A
I don't.
reprimanding?
I think he would.
You
call me-
dishonored this family.
He would probably be so team Ford Fiesta.
Also, if
going
you
to that
lose,
fight.
you're dead. He wouldn't reprimand you. Like this is a fight to the death, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think you would have to worry about.
I mean,
him
I guess I
judging
could
you.
tap,
in
but
the
I don't.
afterlife.
I'm not gonna tap. You know what I mean? I guess I would have the option to tap out, but I'm not going to.
See, and that's the X factor. That's what I'm talking about. Is that you will literally explode with this car. You will straight up. I am legend.
The only
this
way I would explode with it though is if
One of the endings.
if I was to get credit for the win.
That's well,
Yeah.
but you want it so bad. I can already tell.
Because like if if me exploding into the car is like me killing the car, even though it kills me too, do I still?
I think that's your only way to win. Honestly.
I agree. I think that you would probably either through just sheer physical exertion or doing something like that. I do think that's
keep a couple like salt packets in my back pocket. Isn't that what they do when they run marathons and shit? Yeah, that'd be good.
Does that happen when you're mortally wounded and you just put salt on
electrolytes.
it?
You just need electrolytes.
Pour it into the wound.
Right.
If you
I heard that helps.
Yeah, electrolytes. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's what plants need.
I'll take a flaming piece of metal that's already fallen off the car and use it to what's it called?
Light your cigar. And then...
No, I was gonna say to heal my wounds. What's that called?
Cauterize.
I'll cauterize myself.
That's some John McClane shit for sure.
That's true. This is well. All right, we'll lock it. We'll lock it in here. At the end of the day, this is a classic story between man and machine. This is something that we as a society are going to start to deal with more.
Does that make me Dwight Schrute in this scenario? Because I actually disagree with the way that he battled.
I mean, you're
machine.
team human. I think that's just
okay.
Right, Matthew is John Carter.
Right.
And
what's that reference? I'm sorry.
Terminator.
Yeah, I see John Connor. I haven't even seen. I saw the first Terminator.
I said John Carter.
You did say Carter.
Guy from Mars.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I knew I got something right. If you said John Connor, I would have got that.
Yeah.
But
so this is a classic tale between man and machine. Is our own hubris in building this technology going to destroy us? That starts and ends with the Ford Fiesta, in my opinion. I think in the annals of history, people are going to look back on that vehicle and kind of use it as a reference point. This is where it all started.
It'll be in history museums.
It'll be in
that
history
aliens
museums.
visit.
A statue of me holding the door of Ford Fiesta.
Shirt half torn.
Yeah.
Like there's like a big rip right down the middle, and you got like a big cut, but you've already cauterized it and you like raised it.
It's already infected. It's like lime green.
Yeah. Lime green like the Fiesta.
Yeah, like the Ford Fiesta.
Right. Yep.
I think.
Where are we at?
Here's
what I'll say before Andrew goes is I think that he actually believes now that I could beat a Ford Fiesta's ass, and he's too proud of himself to say it. Like he doesn't want to give me the benefit of the doubt.
As I said, if you were to sacrifice yourself through either a intentional moment or to exert yourself to the extent that it would take you to beat it, I think that maybe you would win, but you would still perish in doing so.
But I don't think that he is worrying about that.
Yeah, W's a W.
A W's, even if it's your last.
Yeah, you go out as a winner. Yeah,
Hell
that's actually
dog.
the best way to die.
Hell yeah. And honestly, what I was thinking is that humanity would not let, if we're talking broadly, we would not let robots live here without us. Like someone would push a button and everything would explode along with everyone else. Like if there was the last human on Earth,
but there was a million like AIs. Still.
Yeah, and they had the option to like destroy all the AI before they died. I think that 9 out of 10 people would.
Yeah,
and I think that's
very interesting.
The spice I see in him.
It'd be like an
it'll make this much longer.
An Interstellar, you know how they have those like those walking friggin' those things. Like they would
He would decommission them right before he passed.
Yeah.
And they would just be space junk. You know? Because what is a robot without a human? That's a different question.
Robot.
Well, right, but... this brings me to my... I watched recently the SpongeBob episode where he thinks that robots have taken over the world. And there's a great quote that real quick... Okay, we'll move on. But your girlfriend's name is Zoe, correct?
Yep.
My girlfriend's name is Zoe. And we're both into film. And we're both from Buffalo. Are we the same person?
Sometimes I think so.
Yeah, okay. Moving on from that, we watched the SpongeBob episode where robots take over the world, and there's a part where he's like, you got to get the poop on the robot. And it's like the bad poop, ask questions, get information, you know? So you got to find out if these robots have what it takes to like beat humanity. That's the crux of the episode. Spoiler alert, it was all in their imagination. It wasn't real.
Classic.
But that posed a good question in this context where it's like, if humans have the ability, like the drive to win, I don't think the robots have that same drive, and I think that's why Matt wins.
That seems like a fairly
But he would die.
dark
He will die.
question
Yeah.
for a SpongeBob episode to pose.
Oh, first 3 seasons? Are you kidding me? They killed a health inspector. That was an episode. They murdered someone and laughed as he choked on a fly.
There's a lot of. We should
It's
lock
great.
in our answers, and then
Yeah.
we could talk.
No,
cartoon
100. That's why I
conspiracies
was
all
like,
day.
we can go
But
on. But
I think that you make a lot of wonderful points, and I
I was really excited about that.
want
who would
to root for humanity and the human spirit. You know
No, you
me, I'm a
don't.
huge Mighty Ducks fan.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. But I don't see you winning against a Ford Fiesta. I just
All
can't
right,
see
okay,
it.
so lock it in.
So I'm
Say it
locking
right
in
to
my
mouth.
answer,
Look
and
me in
I'm
the eyes
saying-
and
Okay.
say it.
Matthew, between you and the Ford Fiesta is going to win.
Connor,
Oh, I'm Team Matt.
let's go. Andrew.
No, I have because that's all we got. You know.
Yeah, that's
If
all we
you're on,
got,
if you're on
folks.
the robot team, are you fucking kidding
I'm
me?
not on the
No,
robot.
no,
Yeah,
no, no. You
I
made
will
your
say though,
decision.
I do say,
Humanity's
I do
all
often
we
say to
got.
Andrew, I do often say to Andrew, gun to your head, you have to pick a winner or loser. If the person you picks loses, you get shot. Who are you picking?
The Ford Fiesta.
No, I'm asking you now.
I will-
It's gun to your head.
Okay,
This is
gun
serious.
to my head. I think I don't want to live in a world where a Ford Fiesta beats Matt Canada.
So Matt
I'm
Canada
not
wins.
saying I want to live in
Andrew.
that world. I'm saying that is the most
Andrew.
likely result.
I agree
Realize-
with you, but that's not the fun take to have.
Realize. Stay woke. Open up your brain to the possibilities
dun,
that
dun,
machine
dun,
doesn't
dun, dun.
control
Sorry.
us as a society.
Yeah.
Put your phone down for a minute. Live life for
Okay,
a
look
little.
who's talking.
Step outside.
Okay. We can't. You may have just taken a step back for me with that line.
What?
I just think okay, the intelligence is not where I thought it was. I'm just kidding.